Good morning, creative community. Hi, I'm Christy. How are we feeling this morning? That was a pretty good response. Yes, let's hear it one more time. How are we feeling this morning? That's better, that's better. We've got free food, we've got free coffee. Life is good, right? Yes. So we're here today to celebrate the theme of ritual, chosen by our Charlottesville chapter in Virginia and illustrated by Matt Smithson. Ritual is what I was thinking about this morning as I was opening my closet and deciding what to wear. And when I saw these bold, creative, playful pants, I thought, you know what? That is the perfect outward expression for the creative rituals I do every morning. See, I make it a point to tap into my creative energy and my playful spirit every morning because the magic that comes from that time with that ritual is pretty spectacular. But I'll admit, I'd been slacking on my rituals for a while, kind of a long while. Yes, I hear some yeses, yes. I had that voice inside of my head convincing me that spending 45 minutes or an hour every morning sitting still when I had so many important things to do, right? Places to go, people to see, emails to send. We are so important in our busy lives. We can't sit still. But since I've been recommitted to my rituals that raise my energy and in turn raise the quality of my life, man, magic has been popping in my life. And so today we're fortunate enough to hear from some incredible artists in our community and hear about their creative rituals. But before we do, I'd like to take a few minutes and thank all of the amazing people who make Creative Mornings possible. From our coffee and breakfast sponsors to our venue, our videographer, our title sponsor of MPB, to our volunteers who are showing up, working for free $99 every month, getting here before sunrise, and lastly, to all of you who show up every month as our creative community. This wouldn't be possible without you guys. Please put your hands together and give everybody a round of applause. Yes, thank you. Now, our coffee sponsor this morning, Primitive, they have only been in business for 2 months, y'all. And they need our, yes, give it up, yes. And they need our Creative Mornings help naming their camper. So if you haven't done so, please put a suggestion up near the front desk in the jar and let them know what should their camper be named. And our breakfast sponsors, I know you guys have seen the waffle on a stick everybody's so excited about this morning. That is from Waffle Chick. You can find them on Instagram at Waffle Chick ATL. And our other breakfast sponsor, Dulce Vegan, please support them in their mission to make this world one that we enjoy living in, one of more radical inclusivity, sustainability, intentionality, and care for one another. Wouldn't that be a great world to live in? And our videographer, Greg Harding. Yes, thank you. If you are not creating video for your brand or business in 2024, you don't have a lot of hope to stand out above the noise. So get with Greg, let him tell your story, and rise above. Our title sponsor, MPB, was founded in 2011. And since then, every year, they are recirculating nearly 500,000 video and photo products as part of their mission to make gear more accessible, affordable, and sustainable. And if for everybody who is new to Creative Mornings, we want you to know that this isn't just an Atlanta thing. Over 200 chapters are coming together today around the world to celebrate this theme of ritual, which is pretty cool to think about, that all these different creative communities coming together with the same intention all over the world. It's pretty special. And next month, we'll be gathering to talk about the theme of ritual. We will be partnering with our sponsor, none other than MPB, for a photography product workshop. We'll be back at Be Nice House, and since it is an evening event, you know those tickets go fast, so please make sure you register early. And with any photo and video you take today, Please make sure to follow us on Instagram at Atlanta_CM, hashtag the same thing. And this month, add hashtag ritual, because that is our theme. And finally, we would like to thank our venue sponsor, Plywood Place, who has a special message and an initiative they would like to share with us today. Let's give it up.
Good morning, everybody. It is so wonderful to have you here. My name is Emily, and I work with Plywood People. And the Creative Morning Days are some of our favorite days because of all the energy that y'all bring. So thank you for being here. In addition to having this event space and co-working space, Plywood People hosts programming for social impact leaders. And those are leaders who use their skills and their influence to create positive change in the world. So if any of y'all relate to that, we would, and anyone who's interested in that, we would love to invite you to an event that we have coming up September 27th. It's a full-day workshop where we are bringing together people who are trying to deal with the challenges of how to make an impact with their work, how to have a viable business or organization, and how to sustain personally when you're devoted to something you're passionate about. We're gonna have speakers and then break up into small group conversations so you're able to connect with other people in similar or related industries, and we're really excited about it. We'll have it here. And because we love y'all so much, we have a code for today with 20% off to participate. And we're gonna have so many good things happening that day, lunch and happy hour and breakfast and all good things. So with a code, you'll get 20% off with Creative Mornings. So our website, plywoodpeople.com/social impact leader. And we have it under our events tab on our website as well. So we would love to have you join us. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Awesome, thank you. So we're about to go into our 30-second pitches. And now Amina is going to share all the rules here in a second. But first, I'd like to share a small story to encourage you if you're thinking about going up on pitch it for your pitch. In April, I attended my first ever Creative Morning event, per a friend's suggestion, and I was in a transition time. I'd spent the last year learning hard lesson after hard lesson after hard lesson, who not to work with, how to have boundaries, how to say no, who not to trust. So when I showed up, yes, I was not feeling my best. I didn't even know if I wanted to continue doing what I had been doing anymore. I thought maybe I'll come to Creative Mornings and get a full-time job because, man, I am tired. And when Amina, who I didn't know yet, was like, hey, y'all, we're gonna do something. We're gonna have 30-second pitches. I had that feeling in my stomach like, oh man, no, she's talking to me. This is why I showed up. I have to do this. So you see me up here today and I'm talking and I'm, hopefully engaging you guys well enough. But that morning, I just felt so small. I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. I didn't know what I wanted to pitch. But I pushed myself to do it. And nearly 5 months later, I get a text message out of the blue from an audience member that day who has thought about my pitch for 5 months. We'd had maybe 1 or 2 LinkedIn liked her posts, and that was it. And she said, Christy, when I saw you speak, it didn't really matter what you said. I knew I was good, but I saw you get up there, and the way that you commanded the audience, I want that. I want to work with you. I know that I can. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And she said, I know that I could be the go-to voice in my industry with your help. And so that came from 30 seconds 5 months ago, you guys. So if you didn't sign up today or you're sitting in your chair and you're like, oh yeah, I know she's right, but no, I can't get up there, I'm not gonna do it. I wanna remind you of something that I remind myself every time before a presentation. Did you know that fear and excitement are physiologically the same response in our body? Fear has the story attached that it's something we're dreading, and excitement is something we're looking forward to. So if you didn't sign up this month, next month, October, is your chance. And just remember, maybe that feeling you're feeling inside of your body is excitement at your next big opportunity.
Yeah. Give it up for Christy. I know that's right. Yes. Okay, hi, my name is Amina Brown. I am your chapter host for Creative Mornings Atlanta. Y'all be like, what'd that mean? That means I am leading a team of over 30 volunteers, including Christy and Gabe. Yes, give it up for our volunteers, they're amazing. So shout out to that. Are y'all ready for 30-second pitches? I mean, Christy just really gave y'all the lob. So, okay, so let me tell you the rules. Okay, let's discuss the rules first. People need rules. Okay, 30-second pitches. You can pitch almost anything. Okay, if you're looking for work, if you're looking for a boo, you're looking for a partnership, a collaboration, you need some advice from the community. You have 30 seconds, like on a timer, not your 30 seconds at your job, like 30 seconds for real, like in real seconds. You can pitch anything except hate speech, because I'm not having that at Creative Mornings Atlanta, okay? So if you have hate speech, do it somewhere else. Really don't do it. Generally, like in your life. But you will not do it here. Thank you. You have 30 seconds or less. An alarm will go off when your time is up. Is everyone ready for 30-second pitches? All right, this is my fishbowl. So let's see what we got. Some of y'all scared? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, Supreme? Is that familiar to anybody? Supreme, let's go. Give it up for Supreme coming down here. Yes. All right, Supreme. I'm going to hand you this microphone. I don't normally hand over a mic, all right? But I'm going to do it today. You're going to hold this mic. I'm going to put my timer on for a real 30 seconds, like an actual 30 seconds. Okay? You're ready. And you're first. I mean, you know, Christy and I, we tried to like open for you and warm up the crowd, but we gonna put it on here. Okay, you see it? That's it, it's 30. I'ma press start when I hand you this. Supreme, you ready?
Good morning, everyone. Everyone knows me as Supreme, but I'm secretly also Dr. Sujan Das. My doctorate is in education. In fact, it's in non-formal education, meaning that we do transformative learning outside the walls of the school system. I didn't start out that way. I was once a high school dropout and a delinquent misfit of a young person. What changed my life was the transformative work of mentors that cared. What? We take kids from the hood to the woods, and I need your help.
Y'all give it up for Supreme. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Supreme. That 30 seconds goes fast. But y'all see Supreme after this. Help Supreme do what he's doing for the kids. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, child, you think your eyesight. Okay, Emmanuel, is this Mist? That can't be Mist. Emmanuel, is it you? Say the last name. Meal. Emmanuel Meal? Meal. I see it now, because it's like a silent T. Okay, y'all try that again one more time. Give it up for Emmanuel Meal. All right, Emmanuel, are you ready? You got your 30 seconds? It's burning in your heart? Okay, I'm gonna give you this.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Mio, and I'm founder and CEO of SocialAim.co. We believe that social impact entrepreneurs are superheroes, and we're trying to create a great ecosystem to help increase vision, marketing, and funding. And also work on a golf project. Anybody that's excited about golfing, especially if you're busy, we inspire more people to get out, have some fun, and stay active. I think I still got some time. Well, if I still got some time, we go to the range, so don't worry if you've never golfed before. Just come out, learn the game.
That's 30.
Boom.
Thank you, Emmanuel. You did it. Okay. Dang, this one doesn't have a name. Okay. I need your name. All right, please hold, please hold. All right, let's see. Will Amato? Come on, Will, let's go. Let's go. Come on down. You're going to do something for free. Yes. All right, Will, you in there?
Oh, yeah. Hello, Creative Mornings. On Friday the 13th, I am hosting a comedy show at the Dynamic El Dorado. It's an avant-garde solo sketch comedy show featuring, from Creative Mornings, Mark Kendall. Come explore the weird, come hang out, come see some great local comedians do some awesome comedy in Atlanta. Friday through the 13th, Dynamic El Dorado.
Perfectly timed. Will Amato, y'all go see some comedy. You need it in your life. All right, next up, Campy Camper, where are you? Campy Camper? Oh, man. Like, so I'm just gonna hold on to that one. That means, unfortunately, Primitive Coffee is probably gonna get like Amanda inside of their bowl. Let's see. Oh no, more camper names. But thank you for participating. That's still a camper name. Wow. Oh no. Somebody might have to go back and check the camper one. Y'all, seriously. We might have to take volunteers in a minute. Let me see. Okay, Courtney with a heart is all I have. Y'all give it up for Courtney. Yes. Come on up here, Courtney. Courtney, are you ready? First of all, this dress is ready. I know that's right. Okay, are you ready for your 30 seconds? Come on, wedges. Okay, all right. Are you ready?
Good morning. I would like you to know that you are good enough, you are deserving, and your worth, it doesn't matter your title, your income, how tall you are, how slim you are. You're worthy because you exist. Give yourself grace. Thank you.
Let's go, Courtney. Courtney said, y'all gonna get this dress and y'all gonna get these affirmations, and I know that's right. All right, last one. If I open this up and this is a camper. Okay, wait, I gotta make sure I pronounce this. Okay. This could be Latasia. Did I do it? Come on, Latasia, let's go. Come on, Latasia. I am so proud that I got that right the first time because people's names deserve to be pronounced correctly. Am I right about it? Okay, thank you. That's the part. Latasia, thank you. Latasia, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna really feel like I got something going. Okay, Latasia, you ready? I'm ready. Okay. 30 seconds.
I'm not going to therapy. Just talking about my problems, man, that's not how I express myself. Well, at Holistic Habits, we specialize in creative arts therapy, specifically for children from dysfunctional families that have experienced trauma. So they can practice skills that heal in their everyday life beyond just therapy. And I need someone in this building's help that knows how to scale to an online Web3 platform so that people and creatives can create actual content for these children so they can practice these skills that heal and make passive income for themselves. So if that's anyone in here, reach out to me.
Latasia! Oh my gosh, we did not get through all of our pitches, but listen to me. Listen to me. Even though you did not get to pitch up here, you still are in a room full of people that may be able to partner with you, help you, snuggle you when it gets to be the fall. I don't know what you need. I don't know if it's cuffing season or if you need to be hired, but whatever you need, it could possibly be here with consent. All right, let's give it up for Christy.
Thank you. We'll be switching things up this morning with Artists Take the Stage. So we have 3 performers ready for us today. We've Ebony Black is going to be performing a sound bath. Woo! Thank you, Ebony. We'll have Daryl Fun leading us through his poetry. Yes, yes. And we'll have Lysandra Vasquez with a comedy sketch for us. Yes. So first to stage is Ebony Black. She is the founder of the Feelings. You come on up. The Feelings Garden Wellness, a safe space dedicated to holistic wellness and self-discovery. Who's ever done a sound bath before? Yes, they're really fun, right? So Ebony will share a little bit more about it for those who aren't familiar. Welcome to the Creative Morning stage, Ebony Black.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for that great introduction. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you again, Creative Mornings, for having me. Once again, I'm Ebony Black, and I am a holistic wellness practitioner and the owner of the Feelings Garden Wellness. So let's get into it. Ritual is the theme today. And I like to think about ritual as the moment where intention meets action. So if you can kind of sit in that right now and close your eyes, and today we are going to take action together. So I want to take a pause. So I know we did hands earlier. If you can, just raise your hand if you are new to sound healing. Newbies. Oh, wow. Oh, this is such an honor. Welcome to those who are new to the practice, and also welcome again to those who are not new to the practice. So I want to talk a little bit about what sound healing is to me. And sound healing is where vibrations and harmony meet to create balance within the body and the mind. So today we can align ourselves. We can kind of like silence the voices and the thoughts and all of the tasks we have to do after this and just hone in into this moment. So I want to invite everybody to put one hand over their heart and go ahead and close your eyes. And I'm going to guide you to do a breathing exercise, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I will count you in. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Last one, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel your shoulders dropping. Ground your feet firmly to the floor. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. And know that you can always come back to your breath during the sound bath. If you have to move in your chair, that's perfectly fine. You are liberated to do so. And now we will begin. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Press deeper into your relaxation. Release any feelings of weight on your shoulders. You are worthy of healing. You are worthy of rest. May this sound of water wash over you like peace. And now, as we come back into this space, if you haven't already, place your hand over your heart. Keep your eyes closed if you're comfortable and feel safe to do so. And we are going to go back to that breathing exercise, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And now together I want to do a cleansing breath. And this sounds something like this. You breathe in and out. So we'll try that 2 times. Breathing in and release. Good job. I felt that. Come on. Last one. Breathing in and out. And now sit, stay here. And when you're ready, you can come back to the space with your eyes open, taking inventory of your surroundings, the faces that are next to you. Smile, wave, wink, peace sign. So I want to say thank you so much for taking this time for yourself. I call this the power of pause, being able to just pause, even if it's just for 10 minutes. You can take this practice with you on a day-to-day and make it your ritual. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was amazing. They're going to move the table out of the way as we prepare for our next speaker. My name is Gabe. I'm your middle act today, and I'm going to ask Ebony a question or two. First of all, can you share with us one of your rituals, a ritual that you practice in your life that might benefit the rest of us?
Yeah, okay. So on a daily basis, I always have my morning routine. I always encourage my clients to get a morning routine because it really grounds you for the rest of the day. So I make my oatmeal, and I make my tea, And I typically journal or I pray. That's a big part of my practice as a Christian. So I try to get that time for myself where I'm not as distracted. So I try to do that every day. Yeah. And sometimes at night if I'm like overwhelmed.
Amazing. One more question. How can people get in touch with you if they want to? I see there's a bit of information you'd like to share.
Yes. Okay. So if you scan this QR code right here, it will direct you to my Instagram. And I encourage everybody to reach out if you have any questions, if you want to book me. I do individual sessions, I do group sessions and corporate as well. So I'm super excited to connect with you all and hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you. All right. Are we having fun? So y'all think you're having fun, but you're not having fun. I'm going to tell you why. Our next speaker is Daryl Fun. He's also known as Mr. Fun with a trademark, so do not try to take that name because it is trademark and he will sue your ass. He is a versatile talent, educator, author, poet, and game developer. He's taught digital storytelling and poetry in Atlanta schools and partnered with Agnes Scott and the Boys and Girls Club. The thing that caught my attention about him is he is a competitive poetry winner. He is the 2020 Southern Fried Haiku Championship winner and 3-year standing 21 through 23 of the Haiku Deathmatch Championships. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I have, as I bring him up, I have a couple syllables for you. Mr. Fun, trademark, fried haiku, fried haiku championship, here to rock our world. There you go, 575, everybody. That's a haiku. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Fun.
Hey, everybody. Y'all good? All right, I figured we'll start off with a haiku, okay? Yeah. Here we go. With wisdom comes age. At this age, it is unwise to trust a fart. There we go. Thank you all for having me. I am going to jump into some poetry, and I'll throw a haiku or two in there in between. I guess I'm the only one bold enough to say this, but here are 10 reasons why Zaxby's is better than Chick-fil-A. Number 8, how you gonna spell chick and filet wrong? Don't y'all have autocorrect, Grammarly, Jesus to properly check your work? I don't get it. Number 11, why y'all not open on Sundays? I mean, we go to church online now. Don't nobody want to be at home with their families having home-cooked meals, trying to develop into communities that actually care about one another. Number 10, Chick-fil-A employees are way too nice. I mean, why can't y'all be mean like McDonald's or Burger King? What's with all the have a nice day, you're my pleasure, politeness crap? You do realize there's a zombie-level pandemic on the planet? I ain't been outside in about 3 years. How y'all say I'm being all hopeful and optimistic? Bruh, I can't with you. No cap. Number 3, how y'all gonna sell chicken and not have honey barbecue lemon pepper wings, huh? Houseway, how you not gonna offer celery and carrot sticks with my food and then sell them separately at some crazy behind price? Number 2, Chick-fil-A nuggets taste like deer ankles. Number 5, I believe y'all's honey mustard is made from the haunted tears of children. And if you try to tell me that Polynesian sauce is delicious, I'm gonna say if it's so good, then why the color red don't exist anywhere on the planet? That's right, I said it. In corn syrup, the main ingredient has been known to cause obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. Number 7, Zaxby's is killing the sandwich game. They got the grilled chicken, the kickin' chicken, the signature, and the signature spicy. What Chick-fil-A got? A pickle. And why does all your grilled food taste like chalk dust and roach elbows? Number 14, I'm not sure about the bovine labor laws, but I think PETA is gonna feel some type of way on how your cows are educated and forced to perform circus-style acts on the highway for public amusement. Number 12, while them waffle fries are good, I still think y'all honey mustard contains small amounts of dolphin sweat. Number 6, keeping it 100, y'all's mac and cheese is a cross between sadness, regret, and a lifetime of bad decisions. And don't get me started on that marinated swamp while you pretend it's a milkshake. Number 9, that lemonade. Okay, I ain't even gonna lie, that lemonade is good. Oh my goodness. Whew. Yeah, but whoever decided to disguise seaweed and dumpster juice and call it the lemon kale salad should be punched in the esophagus and pushed into traffic. And one more thing I gotta say, something don't sit right for me. Your name, it sounds soft. Y'all supposed to be God's gift to the chicken sandwich, right? Then how did you let Popeyes, a Louisiana wannabe churches based in Georgia, steal the keys to your whole franchise claim on just one meme? I'm just saying, y'all trash. Y'all dog water. You sad. You dog water. Poem. Okay, so, yeah, I'm a pescatarian. I don't have a dog in the fight at all. So, I'm a poet, so I just decided to write the poem. So, yeah, please don't nobody come after me about that one. Haiku. Some haiku are literal, so I'm going to skip the line of this last one. Right, okay. I want to do this one, and then, yeah. I'm always nervous being in front of people, so that's why I move around the way I do. Yeah, it's cool. If you were to combine the experience of seeing Purple Rain in theaters for the first time, why you should not feed a gremlin after midnight and wait for the reaction of Pop Rocks and Pepsi, the aftermath would be the 1984 version of Mr. Fun, a kaleidoscope of weird and awkward moments on a collision course with a beautiful one named Belinda Porter, a girl was the very reason my 7th grade voice needed a search party. She was a chocolate fountain of pretty whose dimples made my jaw swan dive to the floor every day that I saw her. No one ever told me how to handle a crush, how to say, I like you. Without feeling as if I swallowed an earthquake, this trembling in my chest was my heart planning a jailbreak in my throat, well, my throat was just the escape hatch. You see, middle school described me as the bashful, tongue-tied, latchkey kid, splattered in the shadows of unpopular. I often cosplayed different identities because pretending to be someone other than me is the only thing I ever felt mildly comfortable doing, and navigating this body to feel worthy enough to speak is something I was never really good at. You see, acceptance was more like a wax-on, wax-off experiment. And the result, me playing the role of Johnny Lawrence, and rejection being the crane-kicking, all-valley champion screaming, "Banzai, Daniel-son." You see, most of the men I saw growing up weren't Cobra Kai. They were cast members of The Wiz. No brains, no heart, no courage. Just boys who treated women like Swiss Army knives, used them when they serve a purpose. They would tell me a fist is louder than a raised voice. They were junkyards of bad advice, but for decades I would believe them. I would only lift my hands to bury my sound in my notebook art gallery, and sometimes I wish I had a flux capacitor, just so I could DeLorean myself to age 12. I would say to the artist with the red trapper keeper, there'll be days when you feel like you're in a fist fight with your own identity. More times than not, doubt will punch like Tyson, and you won't have the cheat code to make it beyond Glass Joe. But listen, you were born to be a peacock in a world of roosters. Do not hide your feathers in limitations that don't even apply to you. Do not muzzle your existence wishing if only you could fly. You are so beautifully amazing. God will bring heaven to earth so the clouds can applaud when you atlas a tune. Now when you scale the tower of your first Toastmaster victory, have faith that your words will form like the lions of Voltron. Use your tongue like a blazing sword when silence and suffocation are like the identical twins waiting to bank you after school. Remember, it takes 100 muscles to speak. Run your mouth. Unearth your voice. Bench press every melody from your throat like a Tears for Fears protest song shout. I promise, nowhere in this create your own adventure do you remain quiet. Now when you reconnect with Belinda, her fountain of pretty will be an ocean of beautiful. She'll remember the picture of Gizmo you gave her just before midnight. Now when you finally speak, you might get the urge to skydive into her dimples without a chute. Now I'm not going to tell you what happens next, but it's the sound of your voice that is the ignition to her smile. Thank you. And one last haiku as you come on up. Here we go. Do Transformers need auto insurance or life insurance? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fun. Thank you.
Yay.
Woo!
And today's my birthday. I'm 52.
Yes. Well.
Hey.
Oh, look at that. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How incredible. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing with us.
It's my pleasure.
Yes. Well, inquiring minds want to know,
What would the like know?
What is your favorite creative ritual?
My favorite creative ritual, I will say, is I walk 3 miles a day, and I use that time just to clear my head. And I'm usually practicing haiku, and if you are a poet, you know that's the time when you practice poems to make sure that you don't make a mistake. So yeah, and I've managed to get my 3-mile walk time down to like 42 minutes.
Wow. That's great. Little moving meditation action.
Yes.
Walking is great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Cool.
It is time for our final performance of the morning. This is going by too quickly. This is so much fun. We have Lysandra, who is an that's you, that's you. Who is an up-and-coming Puerto Rican-born, Atlanta-based stand-up comedian. With a background in acting and improv, you are a high-energy storyteller, I hear, who shares her stories of growing up, learning English, guerrilla style, as she says, and much more. She has performed at various comedy clubs around Atlanta and opened for many touring comedians. She is the co-host of Hot Comics podcast. Can we please give it up for Lysandra? Welcome to the Creative Morning stage. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That is a lot of words about me. Hey, how y'all doing? First of all, give it up for yourselves for being up this early, everybody. I'm not usually doing stand-up this early in the morning, and also not after a sound bath. That's new. This is new for me. But I'm really, really happy to be here, and I'm upset that they didn't let me do the Price is Right run, like all the 30-second pitches. That would have been really fun for me. I'm sad that I didn't get to do that. But again, like she said, my name is Lysandra. A lot of people haven't heard my name before. It's unusual around here, but I'm from Puerto Rico, so it's more common there. And my name, even though I'm Latina, it has a Greek root. Lysander, which means defender of man. Yeah, which is wild because I would never. Yeah, you get it. You get it. We get it. Okay, that's fantastic. Yeah. So, listen, so I was, like she said, I was born in Puerto Rico. I lived there till I was 8. And so what I've learned being in the States is that I'm what's called white passing. And what that means is that I look white, but surprise, I'm spicy. Like, oh. Like, I look like I want your dog to kiss me in the mouth, but surprise, that's disgusting. No, I don't want that. Like, I look like I have money, but surprise, no tengo crédito. Like, I look like I can't dance, but surprise, ay, ay, ay. These heaps, they don't lie. No. Who's from Atlanta here? Make some noise. Make some noise. We make noise in comedy shows. All right, cute. Who's a transplant? Who moved here? Woo. More? Okay, that's great. I moved here 3 years ago. I lived in Los Angeles for 13 years, which is a long time to live at a place that doesn't want you there and that you can't afford. But I moved there, like a lot of people, to act. I moved there as a 20-something with my agent that was ready to help me fulfill my dreams. And then I left as a 30-something with the therapist that helps me unpack my nightmares. Yeah, it was rough back in the day because, like, my agent would have conversations with me. Some were helpful, and there were some that were just hurtful. And like the last one that she had with me, she told me, "Hey, Lysandra, I'm gonna need you to gain 40 pounds or lose 40 pounds if you want to get any work, because I can't get you anything in the middle, you know." Y'all, which that's tough to hear, right? You don't want to hear. No one wants to hear that. But you know what? She gave me a choice. And we all know which one of those is the more fun option, am I right? Losing 40 because cocaine. I don't do drugs. So I was like, okay, I guess I gotta quit, all right? And that's what I did, y'all. I quit acting, and a lot of people ask me if I quit because of that agent, and no, I'm not that weak. I quit because the psychic told me to. And It's just gonna get more LA from here. And that's true. I don't want y'all to think I'm silly, but I was lost. I needed answers, and I won this reading from this psychic, and I was lost. She had answers, and she was British. I cannot tell you. You know, I needed the answers, and she sounded like Mary Poppins, y'all. She had it all. That's all I needed. And she had A-list celebrity clients. You got it. But so then what she said to me is, she said, Lysandra, I'm seeing that you could continue acting, but you will remain unfulfilled. I'm seeing a camera, photojournalism, hard-hitting topics. End of vision, you know? I was disappointed, but also intrigued. So then she gave me a spoonful of sugar, a weird attraction, a chimney sweeps, and then she sent me out into the world. And so then I became a photographer. I did it. But when you take pictures, as these guys know, you got to pick a niche. Right? You got to pick a niche. You can't just go out there. And so I was in LA, y'all know, so I picked the lowest hanging fruit, which was cults. I don't know if y'all know this, but Los Angeles is actually Spanish for land of many cults. And so I started with the lowest one, which is yoga retreats. That's why I'm familiar with the sound bowls. I was like, I know this. But no, the yoga retreats were often led by white women that would charge thousands of dollars to just wake you up early in the morning to meditate. And then after that, I got upgraded to the goop cult. That was really fun. That's where wealthy white women, get up early in the morning, but they get vampire facials. You know, they use crystals to strengthen their pelvic floor, and you know, then they also, what they do for fun is passively rank each other through Zillow. Yeah. But then I was like, oh wait, that's not just LA based. That's everywhere. And so that's when I'm like, I think cults might be everywhere. So that's when I started to look around, and I was like, oh, they are everywhere. CrossFit. Guys, CrossFit, it's a textbook cult. You get it? Because it's like they have a charismatic leader that teaches you new things, new language, and then they brainwash you into flipping tires for fun. Sounds like a cult to me. And then there's the people with the stick figure families in the back of their cars. Are y'all gonna act like that's not a little human trafficking? It feels that way to me. But then there's the scariest of them all, and I think we probably statistically have a few in the room with us right now. Disney adults. Some of you are hiding. They're in plain sight, guys. They're always here. They're always around. But y'all freak me out. Y'all do. Because the Disney adults, they are the charismatic leader, obviously, they pilgrimage to where they pray, classic cult. But also, guys, they create communities. Like there's like communities where they live, but they also, and I found this out in my research, this is probably the craziest one, they have a dating website where Disney adults date each other. Do y'all know this? It's called Mouse Mingle. And I just need y'all to take that home with you, that there is that. And if you can't find love, go to Mouse Mingle. If you tried all the apps, Mouse Mingle's available to you. But no, and there's one other fact about Disney adults is that there's a Facebook group that has over 100,000 members that is Disney adults without children. Right? I don't know if anybody knows like a producer from To Catch a Predator, but maybe they should do a lap in there. I'm not saying that there is. I'm just saying a lap would be useful. So I am Latina, so I do think about Selena a lot, obviously, right? We all know this, right? Is anybody else in here a Selena fan? We have a couple? Okay. For those of you who might not be as familiar with Selena Quintanilla, she was a Tejano singer in the early 90s who, exactly, Bidi Bidi Bum Bum. She was a Tejano singer in the early 90s who was unfortunately killed. She was shot by somebody very close to her, the president of her fan club, Yolanda Saldivar. We can boo. Boo. Guys, in fact, when I say Yolanda, you say boo. Yolanda. Boo. Yolanda. Boo. Y'all just became a little Latino. I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna hand out some gold hoop earrings on the way out. I think y'all really earned them. And this is a fun fact about Latinas. If somebody were to tear these off, they just regenerate. They just come back. I'm like Wolverine. They just come back. Yeah, they do. I do be coming back like that. But no, listen. So has anybody seen the movie, Selena? Okay, so. Does anybody remember the actress that played Yolanda? Y'all, everyone else, earrings gone, y'all get to keep them. That was a test. Okay, so if you think about the actress that played her, all right? How old do we think she was based on the actress that played her? And anybody can shout ages. 45, 50, 60? Okay. Y'all, she was 35. The real person was 35, but they cast a 53-year-old, which goes to show you how much we hate her. I know it seems petty, but you know, Hollywood is usually very kind with casting, even when they're killers, y'all. Like Ted Bundy got Zac Efron. All right? Eileen Wuornos got Charlize Theron. She's the face of Dior. Come on, guys. And then has anybody seen the show on Netflix, Griselda? Oh, seen it? For those of you who might not have seen it, Griselda is a show on Netflix. It's a little mini-series about a real person. She was a Colombian drug lord, Griselda Blanco, a real person who respectfully looks like a potato. Like, if you look her up, she looks like a fresh out of the ground russet potato in a pantsuit. And she is played by Sofia Vergara. So y'all, the fact that they cast somebody 20 years this woman's senior is particularly petty because, y'all, we age super well. I'm like 70. And I would still be played by Jenna Ortega or something like that. I don't know. But it wouldn't be that. I'm going to leave all of this, but I've been thinking about her a lot because she's up for parole in 2025. Yeah, she's been in jail for 30 years at this point, which is, it's a long time, right? Not long enough for me, but it's long. You know, she feels like she would be safer on the outside. I disagree. But you know, and for some reason she keeps getting to give interviews. And a couple weeks ago she said that if she were to get out, she'd love the opportunity to work with Shakira. Yeah, no, this is true. This is all true. And then the word got back to Shakira, and she sent out a statement. Y'all want to know what she said? No. All right, thank y'all. I'm Lysandra Vasquez. Give it up for your host.
Yes, give it up for Lysandra. Lysandra, giving the people laughs this morning. Tell us, what is one of your creative rituals?
Thank you for asking. Also, the camper name should be Selena, right? Selenas, with all of the S's. Selenas. Okay, I was told to not say mindlessly scrolling through TikTok, but consciously scrolling through TikTok while I have my coffee. I feel like that really grounds me in anxiety and mindlessness for my day. But then I have to go and walk. I do have to go walk and actually get myself off my phone. So that does actually help my writing process. Like Mr. Fun said, I force myself to go out at least for an hour, listen to some music, and that actually helps me disconnect from the matrix a little bit and actually get some of my ideas to flow through. So
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Y'all give it up for Lysandra closing us out. Oh my God, everybody, thank you so much. This was an amazing event. Listen to me. Our next event is going to be a free product photography workshop, sponsored by MPB. You don't want to miss it. Pay attention to those tickets. Everybody you heard up here, you can also book them. You can also work with them, what? For a fee. Look at y'all. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.